Hi there. I am Dylan Dib Brown, and I am quite passionate about casting and esports in general. I've actually done quite a bit of casting already for um, DGL and various other organizations. I primarily cast Hearthstone, but FIFA is one of the other games that I play quite a lot of. So one of the games that I'm looking to expand into in my casting career. Last year I cast the DGC Championships for Hearthstone alongside Penguin, and I'm looking to see what other games I can also cast going forward. I've also cast a little bit of Overwatch, so I have definitely cast other games, and it's a very different style of casting. In something like FIFA and Overwatch, it generally have to be a lot more of a color type caster, whereas in Hearthstone I get to thrive with my analytical side, which is kind of mostly where I think I excel. I'm very analytical about the games, and I like to go very, very deep in games. So that's why I tend to mostly cast games that I know quite well, like Hearthstone and FIFA and maybe even something like Dota or something like that, as I used to play a lot of it. Um, yeah, but that's most of what you need to know about me. I'm definitely looking towards turning casting into a career at some point in the future. I really enjoy esports in particular, and I find it an exciting and growing field. So, yep, check out the video that's going to follow for the actual match commentary, and thanks a lot. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this VS Gaming Championship semi-final. We have Apex going up against Zaymok here. Zaymok has chosen Manchester United, and for some flavor, it seems like Apex has picked Manchester City. So we're going to have this semi-final be the Manchester Derby, which, as a Man United fan, I'm pretty excited about. We see it's going to take place at Wembley. The crowd is very, very loud. And I'm definitely looking forward to this game. It's going to be a very, very interesting match to see how their different styles play out against each other. And I'm quite interested to see what lineups these players have gone with. Both of these teams have quite deep squads, so there's quite a lot of choice for how they want to set up their formations and how they're going to go about playing out the game. We see some key players here for each of the teams as the game is really hyping up now towards the semi-final. Both players getting in their mental space, getting ready to play to their game plan and not let the enormity of this competition overcome them. Uh, Today it's going to be a day for Guardiola and Mourinho to step aside and let Apex and Zaymok have their run of this game. We see Zaymok here opting for a 4-2-3-1 with Zlatan sliding in there behind Marcus Rashford up front for some extra pace with Zlatan's control of the ball and ability to receive the ball in the air going to be very important for Zaymok. Uh, Apex here opting for Caballero in goal and a 4-3-3 in very much true to Manchester City style under Pep Guardiola. I imagine with a formation like that, you'd expect some kind of passing football out of Apex here. We're about to get ready for this kickoff, it looks like, and it's going to be Zaymok that's going to be kicking off here for Manchester United. Um, it looks like Zaymok's taking a bit of a slow approach here, slow and steady, uh, just wanting to warm himself up into the game here as he's starting to slowly move the ball forward. We see here um, Ibrahimovic and oh, okay, Zemok taking quite a wild shot there, quite far outside the box, really trying to curl this one up into the top right-hand side corner, but not enough power on that to really beat Caballero from this distance. And it's going to be a early corner to Zemok. Definitely something he might have been angling for a bit there. With tall players like Pogba and Ibrahimovic in here, he's looking to take advantage of these corners. No such luck there for him as Apex is able to get the ball away, and he's going to have to slowly build up again here. It looks like he's going wide. Oh, Martial just not getting to that ball. And Apex is going to be able to build up his counter attack here. It looks like Apex is favoring a lot more of a direct aggressive approach here, going for that counter-attacking football. Really one of the best foils to this sort of slow build-up we're seeing from Zemok. Zemok here, uh, bringing the ball short to Ibrahimovic again, wanting to just receive the ball short and keep this short passing going. Really trying to open up the space here. He gets the ball through to Herrera. A bit of a deflection there. Pogba managing to get it back. And he's going to have to slowly build up again, looking for those gaps. But Apex is holding firm there, winning the ball away. And now the counter-attack is on for him. If he can find Aguero in some space here, he could get through on goal here. But Bailly able to get back in time. And Zemok's day is going to be saved today. So Zemok here going back on this slow build-up of his. A little bit more direct this time. Oh, a bit of a rash challenge there from Otamendi, and he's going to be getting a yellow card for that. Not really too surprising when you slide in like that and get none of the ball. You can pretty much expect to be getting a card, and that's going to make life a little bit more difficult for Apex here, as it's pretty early in the game, and it's very well possible Otamendi could be getting a second yellow card at some point. So we see here Zemok's favoring us another slow build up, but unfortunately for him, getting the ball stolen away from him right before he can get a shot off with Ibrahimovic there. Man City here building up a little bit slowly for a change. Oh, but a very loose pass there. This is going to give Zemok a chance. He gets through. Oh, but a very, very poor shot there from Ibrahimovic. Just deflecting straight into the defender. Really not finding enough space there to get that shot off, and not really getting enough power on it either. And he looks like he's a little frustrated, really trying to run down this ball. But Apex is just turning Zemok here and allowing him and finding some space. But eventually the 2-on-1 defense there gets the ball away, and Zemok is able to make a counter attack here. He's looking for that man in the middle. Oh, another rash pass. Really not what you'd expect from Zemok after having such a slow build up earlier in the game. This game's definitely picking up in pace and tempo now, though, as Apex here with a bit of a break. Zemok really, really rushing on defense, and oh, that's a terrible slide tackle, missed, and Aguero scores. That's early breakthrough here for Apex after Zemok was pretty much dominating this game, so he's going to be very, very frustrated to be 1-0 down here, and we're going to have to see how he's able to recover. Looks like he's going back to that sort of slow build-up that was working for him early in his early domination. But Apex here able to eventually get the goal with that counter-attack, and it looks like, oh, a wild shot there, a little bit far out there for Rashford. Unlikely to really make that kind of shot with a player like Rashford. Really just not getting enough curl on the ball to actually bring it inside the posts there. Apex here just going out wide to Clichy. Oh, a bit of a rash tackle there from Zemok, but he's able to avoid the foul and probably avoid the yellow card there. Apex now with the lead. He doesn't have to be so rash going forward here, and he can afford to play a little bit slower and make sure he keeps the ball here, as that's going to help him get into the second half with at least some kind of an advantage, hopefully. But he's unable to find those key passes in the final third, and Zemok's able to get the ball away again here. It looks like he's going to be going for that slow build up, looking to maybe go wide and then use Ibrahimovic in the air or on the ground there to make a breakthrough. But Apex is holding really tight with his defense here and has not really given Ibrahimovic any real space to work. Apex here going out wide again. We've seen this definitely favored style for him here, looking to go out wide and then cut back in with some pace and through the middle. Now he's going for a bit of a slower build up here. Zemok has really been very aggressive in his defending, really running out to challenge the ball carrier, and that's costing him some space here, as he's been giving a lot of opportunities to Apex, and Apex not able to find that cross there, not able to connect it, but he's going to get a corner out of it. And Manchester United here, with generally the size advantage in this matchup, you wouldn't expect them to be too weak in the air. Ooh, Apex gets away a shot there. Zemok looking really sketchy on defense here. He's going to need to get his defense under a little bit more control here if he wants to hold this game and wants to make sure Apex doesn't go further into lead. He's looking to get a ball through here. He gets the ball through to Ibrahimovic, but can he finish? Oh, through to Pogba, and Pogba scores there. Taking his time, getting that sweaty pass in there, and allowing him to open up space there for Pogba to slide that one in. And we've got this game level again at one goal apiece. Zemok taking his time here to celebrate. Sometimes a bit of a tactic to cause your opponent to tilt a bit and really rub it in Apex's face a bit. But we're getting back to the kickoff now and going towards halftime. Things are currently even at the moment, and that's definitely going to be a good situation here for Zemok, as going in at halftime goal down would have been very tricky for him. Once again, some very rash defending though for him. I'd be very surprised if he can hold out this game for another goal. He's going to need to make sure he can really keep possession well, as his defending has really been a bit poor. He's just a little bit too rash here running in, and he just gives Sane too much space there, and Sane is able to get away a shot, but with De Gea in goal, Zemok just gets away with that one. We see there a good save from De Gea, really proving why he is such a top keeper, and probably one of the big factors as to why Zemok has chosen to play with Man United here. Oh, a little bit cheeky there, taking the ball to feet there with De Gea. Obviously one of the best proponents of ball, one of the best goalkeepers with his feet. And we see Zemok getting a good breakaway here, but the cross blocked. And that's going to cost him a very good opportunity there, as Mkhitaryan was quite free in the middle. Mkhitaryan with the corner here, and not able to connect with his own player, and that's going to be another corner here. He's definitely looking to make these the last few actions of the half, hoping to get a goal from this corner, it looks like, but not able to find it yet. He's going to get a second chance, I imagine, before this halftime whistle blows. No, he goes back. He really should have gone a little bit more aggressive there, I think. With it almost being halftime, it's worth it just taking the shot, but Zemok sticks to his slow style of play, and we're going to go into this half at 1-1. The winner of this game is going to be going on to the VS Gaming Championship final to play for their share of 50,000 Rand prize money. By far the biggest FIFA tournament we've had in South Africa. So both of these players are playing for I'd say the game of their lives at this point, as FIFA's really been taking off recently, thanks to VS Gaming's support of the game. And if we look here at the stats, a little bit brief there on the stats, but there was a slight possession advantage as we'd expect for Zemok, but he's really been losing the ball a bit too much to really make his style count here. The slow build-up style, you need to be maintaining around that 60% possession, or you're really just not doing enough with the ball when you have it. He goes for the long ball here, but that's a little bit too far for Martial, and that's just going to be a throw in here to Manchester City and Apex. We see Martial was in fact actually just a little bit offside, so it's going to be a free kick here to Apex. It'll be interesting to see if Apex goes long. It looks like he's going to go short here, bringing in De Bruyne for this short pass. And he's looking to just find some space here. He's seen that Zemok has a very aggressive style when defending. So if he lets Zemok come to him, then that really opens up space in behind. But Zemok able to win the ball away there from that interception. And is really going to look to push the advantage now. He's slowing things down a bit now, as he wasn't really able to get a good break off there. And very clever pass there off to Shaw. And I imagine Shaw's going to be looking for the cross here. No, he goes short. He wants to really work this ball in slowly, and he goes for another long shot, really hoping to nail those curved shots into the top corner. But, you know, with those kind of shots, he's really not generating enough power to beat a goalkeeper. Especially a good goalkeeper like Caballero, and it looks like he's going to go through again to Shaw, and I'd really hope to see him cross this. He does go for the cross, but there's really no one in the middle there, as Rashford and Ibrahimovic were both hanging back a little bit, and that's one of the weaknesses with having Ibrahimovic as your number 9 here and not right up front, as he is obviously very good in the air with his height advantage. And it looks like Apex gets another advantage there. Is free, but I think panics a little bit there and takes the shots a little bit too early. He really could have run with that ball a little bit more, as Zemok's defense has been very sketchy, opening up a lot of holes for him in the middle of the park here. And Zemok here going forward again out wide. This seems to be his favored line of attack right now. And he's going to pass it in again. And we're going to see if he's going to go for another long shot or try and work it into the box for a little bit more of a close range shot, hopefully. He's going out wide again, bringing it back. Really just looking for the space. Oh, he thought he'd found a space there, but the defender just able to sweep that ball away. Otherwise, that would have been a very, very good position for him. We see Apex once again going wide here. Definitely seeming to be his preferred style. And he's also baiting. Oh, this is going to be a good opportunity here for Sterling on the right. Not able to get the ball across De Gea there enough to really worry the goalkeeper, and he's able to parry and the defender clears here. Zemok here with a very different style, generally going a lot more central with his attack, his line of attack, and that's allowed Apex to be very compact here and not have to worry too much about getting overlapped on those flanks. But now we see a cross here from Zemok, but just not enough, not really being able to find a player in the middle there. And it looks like he's going to have to go back to his more direct approach. Not really working out for him though. Oh, a very good charge down from the defender, and almost able to get it forward there to Ibrahimovic, but once again losing the ball in that final third. We've seen both players being a little bit sloppy in that final third, and a little bit too anxious to take early shots, I would say. Zemok here once again building from the back, going back up to Herrera here, looking for a ball through to Rashford. Rashford here with a little bit of space, and if he can beat this defender, he might be able to get off a good shot. Oh, he decides to just go direct, but he's never going to beat Caballero there at the near post. I think he really needed to pull in here a bit and try and beat the defender and go to the far post there. That was probably going to be his best line of attack, but he wins the corner here. Definitely, once again, having that height advantage that he's looking to utilize here. The ball goes in towards Herrera. Oh, but that's just not a good enough header. Getting a goal from the corners from that deep in is quite difficult in FIFA 17. So, I think he really needs to find a way to get it to players like Ibrahimovic and Pogba from those corners instead. We see Apex here looking to utilize those wide men again. Switching the play a bit here, going back into De Bruyne, a player that he's really not utilized as well as he might this game, but he's been very sneaky with his use of the ball to feet, and he's been very good at avoiding Zemok's very aggressive style of defense here, and he's able to find the ball. Oh, that's a huge missed opportunity there from De Bruyne and Apex, getting a cross in when he was pretty much clear and just completely snapping at that, and just putting too much power into the shot, really. Poor mistake there from Apex, and we'll see if he gets punished for that, as it's so far been Zemok that's had more of the possession in that final third, but Apex has really been the one that's had, I'd say, the better chances so far, or the far more clear-cut chances. Oh, the aggressive defending coming in work there for Zemok, able to charge down the ball and win possession, but not able to make enough of that, as Apex had enough players back there. Looking for the ball through to the forwards, but once again being cut out by those defenders. And now with a 3-on-2, this could be an opportunity here for Apex. He drops the ball back a bit to find some space here for Navas on the right. Looking once again here for a cross. And oh, a huge cross, but Smalling clears off the line. Amazingly, Silva getting the header in there ahead of the ahead of Smalling, and De Gea making the save, but requiring Smalling to clear off the line there. Very, very close call there for Zemok, and once again Apex having a good opportunity, and Zemok's not going to be feeling comfortable here. A good break here though for Zemok, and Rashford, oh, not really able to utilize Rashford's pace there with the ball in behind. Finding Aguero here. This is looking another good opportunity. Zemok's been really vulnerable on the break here. That looks to be a bit of an offside there for Navas here, and we're going to see the ref call that one. One of the advantages of FIFA is you're not going to get many bad offside calls, as it's kind of difficult for the computer to get that one wrong. We see though that uh, Zaymok once again favoring that left side and cutting in. Oh, this looks like a great opportunity for him. Can this be the winning goal? And yes, in the 92nd minute, it looks like Zaymok's able to win this one. Pogba finding the top right there, just getting that clear-cut pass, and we're getting the dab celebration here to get that style in. This was a huge opportunity here, cutting in with Martial, finding Pogba ahead of the defender, and just slotting that one away in the right corner. Difficult to miss that shot there as he was clear one-on-one with the keeper. And that looks like it's going to be the goal that's going to send Zaymok through to the final here. And we see Mourinho just as happy there as I imagine Zaymok was with that goal. 90th minute goal. That was extra time already, so it's going to be very, very difficult for Apex to get back into this game. I don't know if he's going to have much time. He's probably going to have one opportunity at the most here. That could very, very well be one of the last plays of the game. Oh, he goes back and they just, yep, that was it. A late winner there from Zaymok, just enough to scrape through into this final here. He's definitely going to have to work on some of his defending there, though, as we could be in for a goal fest in the final if he keeps up with that kind of rash defending. But you know, a big goal there from Pogba right at the end. His second goal in this tournament. De Bruyne really not able to capitalize too much in this match. Aguero getting the only goal there from Apex, the early goal, but a comeback there from Zaymok. Pogba getting both of those goals, in fact, and proving why Man United paid so much money for him. He's a great player and one of the, I'd say, the top reasons to pick a team like Man United in FIFA. Him and Ibrahimovic really standouts. We see Caballero made some good saves early from some kind of weak shots here from Zaymok, but ultimately Zaymok is able to find that last cutting pass, and that's heartbreaking here for Apex. But you know he can be very proud of himself making it all the way through to this semi-final and only losing in sort of the last few minutes. Um, it's a great day though for Zaymok, and he's going to be getting ready to go to this final and prepare for what I imagine is going to be the biggest game of his life. Uh, Thank you for joining us. We will be back after a short ad break for semi-final number 2 to find out who Zaymok's opponent will be for this VS Gaming Championship Grand Final later today. Don't go anywhere.